These ladies are the finest of the fine of all time. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 sexiest women ever.
You know how cute I always thought you were.
For this list, we've looked at the sexiest women from the 1970s till today. There are no criteria specifics regarding their profession. We've included all famous females for this one.
Obviously.
This is part of a series of videos on the top 10 sexiest women spanning the decades from the 1970s to the 2000s.
You know how hard that is.
Enjoy.
So, what would you little maniacs like to do first?
Number 10. Catherine Zeta-Jones.
A party?
We begin with a British beaut and a Welsh wonder, to be more exact.
What are you thinking about?
Catherine Zeta-Jones was everyone's darling in The Darling Buds of May. But when she broke onto the big screen, she became a lot of folks' sexual fantasies.
I have nothing to sleep in. Somebody stole my luggage.
A role as Elena in The Mask of Zorro had the actress dancing and sword fighting and looking hot in almost equal measure.
Not bad.
While further success came by way of Entrapment and Traffic.
This is entrapment.
She's the epitome of brunette beauty and opens our list perfectly. Number 9. Raquel Welch. A much postered princess, Raquel Welch entered the 70s with everyone well aware of her attractiveness. The American actress earned her attention in the film 1 Million Years BC. She said 3 lines, but donned an outfit 1 million times more revealing than what the 60s cinema goer was used to. A poster that would remain in pop culture with The Shawshank Redemption. For Welch, the 70s were sexy non-stop.
It was lovely, Raquel.
At the end of the decade, Playboy dubbed her Most Desired Woman, and we can't argue with that.
You'll want to make love to me, but you won't.
Number 8. Charlize Theron. There aren't many people who could win an Oscar for playing gruesome serial killer Eileen Wuornos and be selected as one of the sexiest women of all time. But Charlize Theron isn't like many other people.
Really?
Theron is a class actress and an even classier lady.
Why are you telling me all of this?
Appropriately sure of herself and her sexiness, she has been able to take on intense, sometimes uncomfortable roles, and still wow us whenever she walks the red carpet. She can please, she can tease, she could have you on your knees, could Charlize.
I'm just gonna have to wait and see.
Number 7. Vanessa Williams.
Ooh, yeah, help me sing it again.
This mademoiselle was at one point a model, a singer, and an actress. A showbiz all-rounder. The men all wanted to be with her.
He's got the look, baby, I want to know.
Vanessa Williams' beauty went all the way to the big leagues too, as in '83 she became the first African-American Miss America.
And Vanessa Williams, Miss New York.
A scandal involving nude photographs meant that she eventually had to relinquish her title. But her adoring public wasn't exactly complaining there. Making the most of her hot high profile, Williams spent much of the 80s making music and making everyone want her, which we still do today.
Oh, baby, sweet love in your eyes.
Number 6. Scarlett Johansson.
Let me put you on hold.
Some women are almost too hot for words, but we'll try to walk you through Scarlett Johansson anyway.
Oh, thank you.
A fine actress in her own right, she's an even finer specimen of sexiness.
So what do you say? You and our friends we go out sometime?
Her induction into the Marvel Universe as Black Widow was a masterstroke, and when she took the title role in Lucy, fans watched and felt very lucky.
I have no time to waste.
When Joseph Gordon-Levitt wrote and starred in Don John, he really knew what he was doing when he cast Scarlett as his love interest.
Hi, baby.
Hey.
She's just immeasurably attractive.
Gentlemen, you may want to step inside in a minute. It's gonna get a little hard to breathe.
Sexy lady on the floor.
Number 5. Aishwarya Rai. Frequently called the most beautiful woman in the world, Aishwarya Rai was thrust into acting after being crowned Miss World in 1994. Originally a model, Rai made her acting debut in 1997. And she quickly became a mainstay in Bollywood cinema, appearing in various commercial hits throughout the 2000s. Lending her gorgeous face to ads for global brands like Pepsi and L'Oreal, Rai is not only considered sexy for her looks, but also for her humanitarian work, which includes efforts to eradicate polio and poverty. Number 4. Angelina Jolie.
And a lady should be modest.
Yes, a lady should be modest.
After completely outshining Winona Ryder in Girl Interrupted, Angelina Jolie rode into the 2000s on the coattails of her own Oscar success. And she did so in the most desirable way possible.
But you know I can't resist a bit of fun.
The word luscious doesn't do Jolie's lips justice. And if the eyes are the windows to the soul, then her soul is scorching hot.
Have you been selling big guns to bad people?
We haven't even begun to describe Angelina's body, but that's only because it leaves us speechless. The first 5 letters of her name sum her up entirely. She must be heaven sent. Number 3. Monica Bellucci. To out-sexify the likes of Jolie, Johansson, Williams, and more, you have to be truly something. And Monica Bellucci is definitely that. The Italian model turned actress is just achingly attractive. After roles in various European movies, including Irréversible, Bellucci's part as Persephone in The Matrix Reloaded had audiences rewinding to watch her scenes again.
She wasn't kissing your face, my love.
Best known as a face of fashion, however, for the second half of the decade, she was Dior's leading lady. Her resume goes unrivaled, her prettiness unparalleled, her sex appeal is unsurpassable.
If you want the key maker, follow me.
Thank you.
Number 2. Christy Brinkley.
Wow, this feels great.
Blonde hair, blue eyes, slim figure, and a smile seen for miles, Christy Brinkley was the American fashion model Mark I.
And make my eyes leap off the page.
In the 80s, no one could hold a candle to her. Gracing the front of 3 consecutive Sports Illustrated swimsuit issues between 1979 and 81, the early parts of this decade were the beginnings of a prolific career during which she would grace over 500 magazine covers.
Well, are you gonna go for it?
With statistics that simply can't be ignored, in more ways than one, Brinkley makes the top 2 of this womanly race with ease. Before we unveil our top pick, here are some honorable mentions.
Don't be fooled by the rocks that I got. I'm still Jenny from the block. Used to have a little, now I have a lot. No matter where I go, I know where I came from.
I'm so. I'll have to play.
Hello?
It's Charlie, Angel. Time to go to work.
Second guessing. All this feeling. Go focus close up, you and me. Nobody's leaving.
Number 1. Cindy Crawford. It can be tough to stand out in the material world of modeling, but Cindy Crawford sure managed to do that. Throughout the 90s, she was the face of fashion and the woman we all wanted to know about.
It's Cindy Crawford!
Oh my God!
Brown hair, brown eyes, and looking fabulously fine, Crawford was the catwalk's main event. Vogue, Cosmopolitan, Versace, and Escada. Everyone wanted at least a little pretty piece of her.
Somewhere in there I forgot to say, thanks.
Crawford's was a body that had us almost believing we were seeing things. Pinch yourself, cause she's actually real. And she still looks damn good today.
It's beautiful.
Do you agree with our list? Who's your sexiest lady of all time?
Tell me about it, Stud.
For more top 10s to leave you daydreaming published daily, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
Like that.